HTML style. So let's start from internal. So let's first of all put some content in our body. Let's also use p tag. Say paragraph. Let me say I am a machine. I'm a machine. Okay. Let me use okay. Let me use block letter instead of I am. Okay. I am a machine. So I think it's more better this way. So in HTML we have internal styling and also inline styling, internal styling and inline styling. So let's start with internal styling. So to add internal styling to this HTML code specifically for this paragraph, I am a machine. Okay, so it have to be within the head tag. This is the head tag. This is opening head tag and this is the closing head tag. So it must be within this head tag. So let's say to write the internal style in HTML, use a style tag style inside the style. If you watch our CSS video, you understand how to use designs, styling, colors, a lot of them with to manipulate. Just this is specifically for HTML. Okay, so let's target this p tag. Say p, open a curly braces. So we are not targeting this p tag. So inside here, we'll also say, I think it's necessary to say, so declare the type. I think it's very necessary. Let's just say type equals to, I think it should be supposed to be test.css. This is a mini CSS, test.css if you want. So inside this place now, let's anything you add to this within this open and closing curly braces will be affected to this p, is this paragraph. So let's for instance say let's use color. Say color, sorry, say color colon. Let's give it let's say I want a color that will be very visible here. Let's say brown. You can see the color have changed. So okay, let me also space this thing out so it will be more easy for us to understand. Okay, I think it's better. So this is the body. This is the body where we have our contents, and here is the internal CSS, which is located within the head tags. So and everything that you are every every element that you are targeting in the body must be within this style tag. It must be within this style tag. So let's for instance let's increase this size so it is more visible so we can easily see the color. Let's say font size. Supposed to put a semicolon here. Enter. Okay, so font size. Okay, let me use let me say 2em. Yeah, I think it's more visible now. Yeah, you can use pixels. These are the units of measurements. So you can use them. You can use rem, a lot of them. Just do in-depth study on this measurement term here. So let's leave it at this 2em. Okay, let me just make it 2.5, so it will be more 2.5. Okay, yeah, it's more helpful this way. So this is an internal CSS, not internal CSS, so this is an internal HTML styling. So it's very similar to CSS, very similar to CSS. So this is the internal. So let's comment it out and do inline. Okay, remember what we do in our comments. Control / is commented now. So let's go to our body, open this inside this first tag, type in the same thing in this pattern. Say style is a bit different. It says style, type color, okay, color, let's give it the same, let's say brown, or let's use the word green. Say green. Okay, you can see it's the same thing. So, and be mindful when you are using this inline styling, you should be mindful of this these quotes here. Everything you are typing will be within this, every property, any value you're adding to this style attribute here. This is an attribute. I think yeah, it is an attribute. So every value you are giving to the attribute must be within this quotation mark. See, these quotes, two double quotes, but to separate them you use semicolon. So let's say that same font size. Sorry about, okay, font size. Okay, I think I'm getting it right. Yeah, font size. Okay, font size. Let's say use we used 2.5. Let's use 3 here. 3em. Okay, you can see it's also effective. You can see it now. So let's also make it more fun. Let's let's uh let's create more p tag and change the content. So to actually double copy and also to actually double this p tag, you can easily do it with shift at down arrow key. Shift at arrow key. You will double it. So you can see it's doubled now. So let's make some changes within the content. Let's say okay, let's say, let me use the word I am good here. I am good. Okay, it's supposed to be in block letter. I am good. Okay, I am okay. So I'm fine. Okay, so I think it's now. So let's give each of these inline CSS a different inline styling. A different name, not actually a different name. Let's give it, it's already the same name, which is a paragraph. Let's give it a different styling. So let's give this one blue. Let's give this one blue. You can see that. Let's give this one. Let's give this one. Can actually select the colors that you want, even the colors that you might have not even know the names. A lot of different names. Let us select the one that we know. Let's say red. Okay, and here let's say let me use chocolate. Chocolate. Okay. Yeah, you can see the color now. So all of them have different colors. This is an inline CSS, inline styling HTML. And note that inline styling is always more powerful than internal because it's very close to the element. For instance, this element now is targeting the paragraph. If I uncomment this, it will not have any effect. It will not have any effect. You can see. Let me refresh. So it will not have any effect this um on this inline styling. But in the case where you remove these ones, if you remove all these ones, now it will give all of them the same color. So just note that inline is very close to the element. The system will always choose it first before any other styling. So if you want to use inline, you use inline. You can't just use internal and also use inline here. The reason is that once you use anything you are using here, for the only thing you can do is that if you want to use inline colors here and then use say font size outside for internal for all of them. Okay, let's do something like that. Let's remove all this font size here. Let's remove all this font size here. Let's remove all of them. If you can notice, you see all of them is taking this 2.5 font size. Let's remove all of them. Can actually comment this thing, but let's just, since we have started, can just keep on canceling them. Yeah, can see it. So you can actually do something like this. It will perfectly work, but you should not use say color in the inline and come to the internal and use inline and use color attributes here. The system will always choose the inline first before any other one. So once you see this inline, it will pick the color. So the best way to do is just give one here, and then the one that you want to target as you can actually. So let's take for instance, we want to, okay, let's say for this one that is chocolate. Now let me explain this so you understand what I'm saying. You see this color is brown now. Let's target this color now. Once we remove this inline green here now, this brown, this p tag, which is this element, we automatically inherit this color here. So let's screen this green. See that? You see, it will inherit this green. So but once you put the inside inline and say green again, green, the system will automatically automatically take the one which is in inline. Inline is always the first priority. It is always the first before any internal or external anywhere. So okay, let us also screen remove the whole colors, or let me comment it out. Let me comment the color. Control this, no, not this, sorry about this. um let me clean it. Let me just clean it. Let me clean it so you understand, so it can well understood by us. Okay, since we study here, as you can see, is inheriting all of them. is this? That's an external. So I think I missed something here. Something is wrong here. What is happening here? What is happening here? Oh, I think I missed the tag. Okay, this thing is here. Let me print this quote. No. Something is supposed to put something here. Style. Okay. 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 Supposed to. Okay. Green. Okay. Style. Let me see. Let me do it again. Color. Color. Then semicolon. I think that's what that was missing. I think as you can see, all of them inherited the same color from this one. All of them inherited the same brown, and with same font size. Because I've removed all the colors here. So let's say, for instance, let's target this one now. Let's give this color here now. Let's say blue. So let's see it. Let's see what will happen. Let's target this one color. Inside this, let's say blue. Can see. So the inline is always the first priority. It's always the best, and it's not that it's the best. Actually, it will make your code more buggy. But for the sake of the tutorial, you have to be experienced. So once you put anything inline, it is always seen as the main priority, as in the main priority. The system always chooses it first. So it always prefers it more faster than anything external, internal, or whatever. So that is it for this one. So let's add small thing again. Let's just add small thing here. Let's say let's just give this thing colors. Let's just give this, let me say this one green again. Let me give this one whatever color this thing means, green, yellow, whatever. So yeah, let's say violet color. Let me give this one let me say red. Okay, let me also make this thing look a bit more. Let's just add extra styling. Let's give this one semicolon. Let's say test align. No, this is in caps. Okay. Test align. Let me say okay. Let me say left. Say left. Supposed to. Okay. Let me say center. It's already in left. Let's say right. Say right. Yeah, you can see it shifted it this side. Then let me also do the same thing here. Test align. Let me do center. So push it to center. Okay. Then let me also do this one is already in the same pattern. Then let me also do this one. Let's say test align. Let me give this one right. Okay. So you can see, you can actually do all these things with HTML styling. So these are just the basic things you can do with HTML style. So let me just add. Let me say. Let me increase the font size to so it's more bold. Let me say 5 It's too. No, it's not acceptable. It's too bold. Let me say 3. Yeah. So I'm still done. If you do 2, Yeah, I think it's okay. So see how the thing is scattered. So you can actually do a lot of things with this inline HTML styling and also internal. You can use two of them interchangeably. So that's it for HTML styling. Thank you for watching.